be known as welcoming environment for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and will work to provide the tools necessary for their success. And it's going to take a collaboration of all the stakeholders that I mentioned. So I'd like to invite Brian to say a few words and to expound upon some of the things that we've been talking about. But then we'll answer any questions after Brian and Harry, and then Liz takes it from there. So, Brian?
I think the Mayor said it very well, but the three things. I very much feel the city of Norwalk is where life meets opportunity. Basically, this is an action document. It was a joy to work with a lot of people who really feel Norwalk has a great future. They've put their time and their effort into this. It's an action plan. It's a working document, as the Mayor said, and we reviewed every 6 months with a purpose of indicating how we move forward, how we revise the goals as time does change. So this is a working document, and I thank the Mayor for allowing SCORE to be part of that. Thank you.
Harry Carey?
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to touch upon the fact, when I look about why I'm involved in this, and I look at the other organizations in the city, whether it's Norwalk Acts or the Chamber or my work with the Housing Authority, that really kind of, to me, symbolizes what comes together in this report. And that's the ability of the Mayor's Economic Development Director to leverage the assets in this community and to see them as economic drivers. Because I think for too long we looked at tourism over here and retail over here and office space over here. So it's really the ability of this plan that leverages those assets into a cohesive plan to help move the city forward. And Brian mentioned the line that is in the vision statement, which is new, Norwalk, where life meets opportunity in the digital age. So throughout this document, we look for opportunities of things that have already been undertaken, for instance, in the parking authority with the online application, changes that are coming to the transit district. All of those things will be important to reconsider how we do business as usual going forward, and that is part of this vision and this action plan. So I'm delighted to be part of this and thank everyone for their help.
One of the things I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize somebody who did a lot of the, for lack of a better term, the grunt work. Putting the document together, sending it out for editorial review, bringing it back and making the changes is a tedious and tiresome task. And Catherine Podleski did a remarkable job of working with everybody, bringing all our documents together, putting it together in some order that we can then talk about and correct and make changes. And she put a lot of time and energy into that. So I want to thank Catherine as well. One other thing we did, and then I'll introduce Liz, we did what's called a SWOT analysis. Now, in my previous life, SWOT had a different meaning. But this is SWOT, and many of you are familiar with it. It's looking at our strengths, our weaknesses, our opportunities, and our threats. And what we want to do, and we found that Norwalk has many, many strengths. We have some weaknesses, we have wonderful opportunities, and there are some threats. So we want to grab onto those strengths. We want to work on those strengths. We want to look at the weaknesses and work to eliminate them. But we really want to take advantage of all the opportunities that we have. And then the threats, we want to mitigate any impact that it might have on our overall economic efforts. So again, a person who is really the driver and worked very, very hard on this, and one who has come into Norwalk again and really helped us move forward and really has reached out to the business community and has become well known. And every time I see somebody and I meet them and I say, oh, you would like to meet, you probably want to meet my economic development director, and he goes, oh no, I've already met her, she reached out to me. And so it's Liz. So thank you. And Liz,